Anyway, something quite interesting has happened. I'm learning more about how YouTube works. My own stuff is getting nowhere now. I'm getting 0 views. I've switched over to doing shorts, but even those they're just not bothering with. I've got various production problems. I tried to do shorts, a sort of route around Exeter as part of this reworlding locations, and I'm getting nowhere with that. Well, there's one of them. One of them has had 700 views, but the other 8 or 9 have had 0 views. So I will try and come back with understanding how YouTube operates. Once you get past go, it's fine. But look, here's an interesting thing. I've started doing playlists. Well, I used to do playlists. I've been doing playlists for about 10 years or so. I think I will go back and look at it all, because it's now getting so odd that it's worth checking out the numbers. So, and again, it fits in with AI. Apart from not liking what I'm offering to YouTube to display to other people and suggest that they watch it, the AI is actually quite good in discovering tracks that you didn't know about and might fit with what you're interested in. So some of the time, all I do is on my machine at home, put in some search terms and then record what YouTube comes up with, and then either edit it or find it again in some other way, or find a CD that has got a similar track. But it's a useful way of sorting through things. And the Womack sisters, who I've been following for a while, I didn't pretend to be Bobby Womack. I was mistaken for Bobby Womack. I didn't understand the difference between applying to MySpace and searching for stuff on MySpace. But they were then the Egyptian queens. They weren't the Womack sisters at that time. But there was a sort of social network there, and they don't seem to have been that serious about promoting their music. They've kept it all to themselves, under their own control, sort of track by track. But they are now on the Daptone Records label. So I think this is quite a significant development. This music will be coming out sometime over this summer, and so therefore I've been following it. So now I'm getting to explain what's happened during this show via YouTube and X. So I did a mix of the Womack sisters at home, which includes the Three Sacred Souls, who they are supporting on a tour in the States in August, I think it is. And so this track mix, the Womack sisters, is now regarded as a single track on which YouTube has based a mix. So this is Mix Womack Sisters YouTube, but it's on this computer in the Phonics studio, not the one I have at home. So it's really quite different. Now, in fact, I'm looking down at it now, it's totally different. It hasn't understood what the content is of Mix the Womack Sisters. No, sorry. The title of the one I've got has got a graphic saying Mix the Womack Sisters, because that's what I took out of when I was watching it before. But the actual title of this is Womack Sisters YouTube Playlist. And the title of the mix is Mix Womack Sisters YouTube Playlist. But it starts out with that track, which is 22 minutes long, which is about as long as YouTube would put up with. But after that, it hasn't really hasn't really understood the Womack sisters or the Three Sacred Souls or Junior Scaife, or so there's lots of of daptone turns up on the one I had at home, but this one is The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which is the theme music for the Wild Show. So usually we've got a proper source for that, but we do sometimes when we can't find it. I'm going to tear your playhouse down, Paul Young, Shaka Khan, Robert Palmer. These are all dance floor memories, 80s hits. No, these are all tracks that people in this studio might play, but it's as AI taking the Womack sisters playlist and coming up with another playlist, it's not working at all. So I'm sorry I've been raving on about it, really, because well, maybe not. In theory, it would make a lot of sense to work with the AI and what YouTube is suggesting and mix it in to a radio show, but it's not very dependable and it's not legal either. But apart from that, I think it's something to be explored. Now we're